A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. It is me, Naseer Ahmad, Government UPS Udipora, Patti, Education Zone, Language District, Udipora. And today it is 9th of June 2020. And today my lecture is for class 8th, subject mathematics. And today's our topic is to find out the square root of any given number by division method. Dear students, we study in the last session how to find out the square root of any number by a method of prime factorization. However, to find out the square root by prime factorization, it becomes sometimes difficult and time consuming to find out the square root by prime factorization, particularly when the number is very large. So in order to overcome this difficulty, we use an alternative method known as division method. So let us discuss what division method is and how to calculate the square root of any given number by this method. Dear students, what we have to do in this method is that we write a given number whose square root is to be obtained. For example, we write a number here and calculate its square root by this division method. For example, we write number 1681 and now we calculate it by division method. First, what we do in this method, we write this number like this, and then we place bars. In pairs or the digits of this number starting from the ones place like this. However, we place bars on the digit also which will not form a pair. मकसद जब हमने इन नंबर्स को पेयर बनाए तो किसी वक्त नंबर ऐसा भी होगा कि जो यहाँ पर 4 डिजिट हैं. फॉर एग्जांपल, इफ इट वुड बी 21681, then the pair will become like this, and this will be alone here. This will be only one number in this period, and these pairs are also known as periods. In this period there is complete pair, in this period there is complete pair. However, in this period there is only one number. Dear students, then after pairing, then we go by rules of division and solve the question. However, this division is slightly different from the general division which we have learnt in the earlier classes. Dear students, after pairing this, we draw lines like this. We draw a line over the top of this number like this, and a line to the left of this number like this. After it, what we do, we find a number whose square is either equal to this first pair or whose square is less than to this number. Yes, dear students. If I would like to find out the square of any number whose square is equal to 16 or close to it, it would be like this. If the square, in order to find square, first we solve it like this. I will solve it like this. 1 square हो गया 1 के बराबर, 2 square हो गया 2 के बराबर, 3 square हो गया 2 square हो गया 4 के बराबर, 3 square हो गया 9 के बराबर, and 4 square हो गया किसके बराबर 16. So I will write 4 is this and 4 at this place. This is equal to 4 and 4 हो गया 16, and I will write 16 below this 16. After writing it, we follow the general rule which we follow in general division, that is we go on subtracting like this. 16 minus 16, that will be 0, no need to write here. Then we will bring this next pair down, and after doing this, what we do now, we have to find out the next divisor for the number. To find out the next divisor, the rule is that we have to double this divisor and write it here. The double of the divisor here is 4. When we double it, it will become 8. 4 plus 4 हो गया 8. And I will leave a blank space here and blank space here. Now, in order to fill these blank spaces, what the next step is, I will write 8 here and blank space here into blank space. I have to multiply this number by a number which will equal to 81, but the condition is the number which I would write here will also be same here. For example, 81 into 81 किसके बराबर आ गया, वो हो गया 81, हो गया 81. So there will be 1 here, 1 here. It will be 81 into 81 हो गया 81. After subtracting, we get 0 here. All the pairs are exhausted here. So we can say that the square root of 1681 is equal to 41. Is equal to 41. Now, dear students, I will show you another example, and I have already solved it for you, so that to save our time. Now the next example which I have prepared for you is like this: 729. The first step, what we do, first step, we make pairs starting from the unit place of a number. Yes, here since the number of digits is odd, that is 3, in every period there will be not a complete pair. The first pair is completed, that's 29, but in this period there is only one number in this period. So this is the example which I have shown here, that how can we calculate the square root of any number whose digits are odd. Dear students, what we do here, first we make pairs by 2's, and if one digit is left, that also we count as a one period. Then what we do, we find out the square of any number. Then we try to find out the square of any number whose square is equal to this first pair or less than to this pair. Dear students, but the condition here is, if we write here 1 square is equal to 1, 2 square is equal to 4, 3 square is equal to 9. Since I say you that we have to write here the number that is either equal to this number or less than this number. However, if you see here that 1 is also less than this and 4 is also less than this, then why didn't I write 1 instead of 4 here? The condition is that we have to write the closest square of a number, closest, which is either equal to this number or close to this number. This is also another condition here. So since the close, there is not any perfect square, no, there is not any number whose perfect square is equal to either 7, or we can say that there, that is why we write the square of a number which is close to this 7. That's first pair. After solving it, 7 minus 4 हो गया 3. Then we put down this another pair here, and then it becomes 329. Now it becomes our new dividend. What will be the divisor? Divisor will be here. This is the divisor here in the first step. The divisor in the next step will be double of this. 2 plus 2 हो गया 4. Then there is a blank space. We put a blank space here. Now if we solve it like this, 41 into 1 हो गया 41. Now dash ऐसे लिखेंगे हम. जो हमें यहाँ लिखना है वो यहाँ पर भी लिखना है. अगर हम 2 लिखें, 42 into 2, 2 2s are 4, 2 4s are 8. अब क्या करना है? Without going to the lengthy process, we know that we are, as already learned in the previous exercise, that in order to guess what will be the square of any number, that we just see its unit place. Since what will be the number which on multiplying giving 9, that will be either 3 into 3 9, or that will be 3 into 3 9, or it will be हम करेंगे यहाँ पर 3 into 3, 3 3s are 9, 3 4s are 12. फिर भी नहीं बराबर होगा. It will be either 3 into 3 9 or 7 into 7, because 7 7 49. तो यहाँ पर क्या आता है? यूनिट डिजिट पर 9. अब हम डायरेक्टली करेंगे 4 7 into 7. 7 7s are 49, 4 कैरी हो गए. 7 4s are 28, 29 30 31 32. तो हम पहुँच गए इस नंबर पर जो हमें ज़रूरत था. दैट इज़ ये जो हम यहाँ पर लिखेंगे वो यहाँ पर, दैट इज़ 47 into 7, that is equal to 329. I hope that you would have got me. I didn't show you directly the exercise of your text. I hope that I show you few examples, not the exercise. Now I hope that you can do the exercise by yourself. The exercise, the first question of the exercise is, find the square root of each of the following by division method, which we have done. अब हमें इन numbers का square root निकालना है by division method. With these words, I would like to conclude here. Thank you for watching me. Allah Hafiz Naseer.